Hello, I'm Jessica and welcome to another video. This will be a mishmash of a bunch of things as well as the same kind of as last month. I'm going to do my May wrap-up, my May book haul, and my June TBR, as well as an update on my Summer of 50 challenge. So I'll start with my Summer of 50 challenge, and I'll upload a better picture of it. So far I've read 4 books from my Summer of 50, which is a good start. Plan to get a lot more done this month as I rated my library, so I have a stack here. On to my May wrap-up. I read 9 books this month, only 4 of them I actually have. I read Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I read The One by Kiera Cass. Blood Ties by Garth Nix and Sean Williams. A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. Bewitching by Alex Flynn. I also read The Future Door. I returned it to my school library, so I don't have it anymore. And I also read 3 ebooks. I read Lindbergh by Torben Coleman. It is a wonderfully illustrated book, and I highly recommend you check it out, if only for the illustrations. But the story is also beautifully written. I will leave a link to my review on my blog below. I also read The World Outside by Eva Wiseman, and I have a review, again, linked below. And I also read The Little Android, which is a companion to the Lunar Chronicle series by Marissa Meyer. So in total I read 9 books. I was hoping to finish a few more, but I couldn't quite get through it. Game of Thrones just really bogged me down. That was my May book of the month that I drew from my TBR jar. Hopefully this month I'll have one that's a little less daunting than that one, but I guess we'll see. On to my May book haul. I bought a total of 6 books this month. Some of them I bought at regular price and some of them I bought at a discounted bookstore. The first one I bought was City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I've heard a lot about the Mortal Instruments series and the Infernal Devices series that she's written. It's kind of blowing up all over BookTube and Twitter and Tumblr, basically everywhere, with City of Heavenly Fire just being released the other day. So I bought the first one in the Mortal Instruments to see what the hype is all about. I also bought Spider Bones by Kathy Reichs. I also bought Blood Ties. Then I also bought The One by Kiera Cass, which I finished, I think, 2 days after I bought it. I also bought Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, which I also finished very quickly. I love this book. Review posted below, or link to it. And then I also bought Rebel Belle. I heard a lot about this on BookTube, and a lot of booktubers were talking about it. So when I saw it at my bookstore and I was buying these 2 other books, I thought, well, why not? I'll pick it up and see what it's all about. I haven't read it, but it is on my June TBR. With that, I will get to my June TBR. So like I said, Rebel Belle is on it. I went to my local public library today and I picked up a pile of books, one of which I already read, Bewitching by Alex Flynn, but the rest of them will be on my June TBR as well as one from my TBR jar, so I'll go through those ones that I picked up from the library. I picked up this massive stack. There are 10 more books in it, so I hope I don't drop them. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. Lauren Oliver's Delirium. Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler. I also picked up Panic by Lauren Oliver. Heard a lot about this, and the premise of it really intrigues me. I'm really excited to read this one. I picked up The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. 2 more by Alex Flynn, A Kiss in Time and Towering. I also picked up Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick and Graceling by Kristen Kishore. Now that's 10 books, and I still have to pick one from my wonderful TBR jar. What am I going to read this month in addition to those wonderful books? I really hope it's a small one. Oh no. I'm going to veto this one. Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. I'm going to veto that one and pick a different book. Let's see here. Maybe this one's better. Yeah, this one I can handle. It is I Survived the Shark Attacks of 1916 by Lauren Tarshish. So this is the book for June. It's I Survived the Shark Attacks of 1916. It is based on true events. I really like that it's a tiny book. It is only it's less than 100 pages. That'll be a good book for June. And I guess then I will have to look forward to the Silmarillion another month. Well, that is all. Please leave any comments, questions, suggestions, etc. below, especially if you've read any of my massive TBR stack, and let me know what you thought about them. Keep your nose in a book.